Alright, so here we are back with Tempest, and I did say I was going to start playing it with a little bit more direction, a little bit more focus, a little less randomness and everything like that, because it's well worth it. So, what I'm doing here is going back to square one. Yes. So, we're going to go ahead and start with our tutorial, which rolls right into the actual gameplay. So, here we are. Hi, Anchor Point, that's me. Haha. So, a short month ago, the news came that my father had perished. Aw. And shortly afterwards, I inherited his ship. Oh! The Henrietta. Interesting name. Complete with a crew of sailors. Good job. And it looks like my peaceful days as a merchant on land are about to end, and it's time to learn to steer this thing. So, I'm not playing this so much to learn the controls. You'll be able to see everything control-wise as it's learned and as it's taught and everything like that. I'm doing this mainly for the story flow, because there is a lot of things to do with the story that... Ooh, that's battle music. Who's fighting me? Where are you? Oh yeah, no, that's right. I'm going out of the towers. Okay. I can click the right mouse. Yep, there we go. So one thing about this is it does a lot of things that are mandatory. So I can't really just rush through it. You've got to comply with all the different things and fun stuff like that. But it does well to showcase its mechanics. So like here, you get a chance to look in and observe your enemies, and the longer you look at them, the more you learn about them. So you can see I learned what their health was, I learned what all of their capabilities were, and then I hovered on them a little bit longer and I found quote-unquote their weaknesses, and it gives me a 15% bonus on my accuracy against them. So now we get to go into actual piloting the ship. I get to use, I can move here and double click here, and that'll start moving me. Normally, I wouldn't recommend steering a ship straight towards towers that have many cannons, because as you can see, they're already starting to shoot me. But this is a tutorial. I'm somewhat immune, and there's nothing wrong with that. And that is a gorgeous looking ship. So, alright. And now we're here. So I've got to position the ship. What I'm going to do, spin the wheel harder, lad. Oh gosh. So it's really a remarkably fun game. You can see I've got a few things here that show me my ARD. I am now facing in. I've got a nice bonus on that, plus 20%, and slam that space bar to fire away. And my cannon's just ripped into that poor tower. So over here you see it's reloading. I've got to wait for that. You've got your port side, you've got your starboard side. That's one tower down. I can zoom in here and I can reposition the ship. Oh, I've got to rotate the cannons. Go, baby, go! There we go. Fire! And you can see because that tower is further away, I have less hits overall. Accuracy boost at 20%, negative 20% with firing from distance. There is a way to overcome that. It's not difficult to overcome. You can actually get a nice little buff that basically makes you known for long distance shooting, and it gives you, instead of the negative 20%, it gives you a plus 10% Deadeye bonus, and a reputation for being a long-range fighter, which means ships try to close in on you, and things like that. It's a pretty cool deal. So this is a remarkable design of the ship, and I wish, well, you'll see what happens. Hi. Load faster! Boom! These are really solid cannons. It's a really solid ship. They've got a lot of nice upgrades. They spoil you at the start. And boom, towers are destroyed. Now it's time to get out of here. So let's go ahead and open up our sails. You can either click, or you can use the W and the S keys to adjust your sails, how far they're open. I'm going to go ahead and steer out here. And goodbye towers. So, one thing I will say about the tutorial is they put this bar on here, and it does cover up some of the UI controls. Fortunately, there are keyboard shortcuts that offset that, which is not a bad thing. Let's see, switch flags, yep. And now we lay our course. So some of the controls, the UI controls at least, get blocked by the interface, or by the tutorial bar down here. But you can work around that by... No, she's friendly. Why would I attack a friendly ship? Go away. I don't want to attack a friendly ship. Lost my train of thought. Okay, so you can get around it by using some of the keyboard controls, but it would be nice if that were positioned a little bit differently to where it wasn't blocking some. Like you saw over here, I had some cannon controls that I couldn't quite get to. I had to use my key shortcuts for that instead of using the actual ones on the UI. And that's not a bad thing, but, you know. Okay, so what do we got? Pirates are always willing to do some help, so I can get a little bit of free... They're unreliable and sneaky. Okay, yeah. If I want to join their ranks, we serve for some treachery. But they'll at least prepare a little bit of my stuff for free, and then I'll just pay for the rest. Now we go to our crew. So I've got a few wounded guys. I'm going to heal them up. They're all happy. Wounded have recovered, but the ship's still undercrewed. So let's go over here. And I can hire some seasoned guys. So everyone's got a rank that they level up to. This guy is pretty bare bones. And I don't necessarily have the coin to staff my ship with a lot of highly skilled people, so I can hire some completely unexperienced ones. And you'll see the progression here. They go from unexperienced to mildly experienced. Then you got this guy up here, he's pretty well experienced. You've got another one right in the middle here, and then you get to this guy who's like your elite. And you've got your experience scrolls that you get from combat that let you level them up, so I can level all 3 of them. And let's see, we found a letter, and it says I will be inheriting something at Quiet Harbor, so I need to go to Quiet Harbor and pick up my inheritance. Let's take a look. Alright, so here's our map, and you can see Fog of War applies, but they will clue you in as to where you need to go to get to your quest objective. There are some hazards on the map that you need to abide by, so like this port's on this side of the... I'll move out of the way here. I cannot approach this port from this side of the island. I'll hit rocks here and not be able to progress anywhere, and I don't know if I take damage in this view. I know if I were to go to the standard navigational view where you pilot the ship around, I would take some damage for running aground, things like that. And there are other hazards too. You've got some rocks in the ocean and other roadblocks that you need to... So, merchant cities have a green %, meaning their port offers lower prices than others. It's a good place for buying things. Okay. So, green is good for buying. Noted. Red, I believe, means it's good for selling. So, okay. So, you see these rocks here? If I were to try and sail through them, which it's not letting me because we're in tutorial mode, it would actually stop me there too. I wouldn't be able to progress straight through them. I actually have to navigate or chart a course around them, which is a little clever. It means that it's not just an autopilot type thing. You have to pay attention to where you're going. So, alright, journey's been without incident. Let's go collect our inheritance. And I'm going to come in here, so you see this is your shop interface, and you've got your warehouse interface. So your shop interface, you can naturally come in here and buy things, but tutorial's got me locked out of that. Right now it wants me to transfer everything over to my ship. So let's go ahead and see what we've got here. Plenty of stuff to sell. Let's go ahead and take it all. And load everything. Okay, it does want me to load everything, so I can't... Maybe I can... I don't know, because it would be nice It'd be nice to see if I can save some of this for a rainy day. And nope, it's not going to let me because it's saying I still need... Okay, so my ship's overloaded. I need to sell a few things. So now it's putting the shop thing on. And let's go ahead and let's see. If I sell you... No, I can set sail. So, alright. So I've got some nifty gold. And it auto-piloted me from up here to up here. My guess is to avoid random encounters and things like that because they haven't gone into those yet. A little bit of a missed opportunity there. Sequence, gating, and all that fun stuff. But here we go. Red percentage. That means good for selling. And the game world's completely open. So I can always navigate, instead of using the map, I can navigate through this here, which is nice. So I can sail in, but my goal is to get up here to Seeker's Harbor. So let's take a look at Seeker's Harbor and get in. But really well done visually. I love the storms on the horizon, the stars overhead, and you know, even the water looks great. Yeah, the water looks great. And here, just the ship in general. There's my crew, there's my map. Even my sails have a nice little emblem on them. Cannons. You know, it's. I've got to say, the atmosphere of this game is really, really well done. And I found it pleasant. As soon as I started playing it, I was kind of hooked and really enjoyed all of it. I enjoyed a lot of it. Enough to actually want to start over and kind of record all this right and proper. So, here we go. Let's see if I can dock this thing without running aground and hurting myself here. Knowing my luck, that's probably not going to be an easy thing to do. I probably should have pulled into this loop here. So, we're in. So I'm going to come here. Boop. There we go. And now I can keep the medicine. Okay, that's fine. Can I warehouse it? I can warehouse. Let's... No, I don't want to sell. Oh, it's locked out. Pity. Alright, well, let's go ahead and sell all this. And sell that. And sell... Oops. And sell that. And now I'm well moneyed. Now I can upgrade a few things. So you see here, I can click this. I can upgrade my cannons. I can get a new cannon type, so you'll see what it does here. +1 on recharge, +2 on range, +5 on shots, which eats more ammo but does more damage. It does reduce my cannon rotation, but that's okay. Accuracy is up, aiming time's up, and it does a little bit with my required efficiency on certain things, but that's okay. We'll get into efficiencies later, so I'm going to go ahead and buy those. And I'm going to buy the upgrade for it here. You see it just does a lot of nice little things for that too. To apply the upgrades, you know, you come in here, click here. I'm going to go ahead and equip that. And we're going to open up the expansion slot and put our little upgrade in here. And here's our artifact and war machine. This is something that you can add to your ships to give them a little bit of a nice boost in their combat capabilities. These mortars don't need to be aimed at a ship. They automatically aim when you shoot into the sky, which is really kind of cool and nice. And now we're going to sail off and find a fight. Let's go pick a fight with someone. And outlaws. We're going to fight with these guys. So, again, let's find where he's at. Oh gosh, he's right on me. He's already shooting. So let's get a scout on here, get the ship moving, aiming bonus, and let's fire our mortars. Can I fire my mortars? Okay, nope, they got those locked right. Oh, there we go. So, mortar fireless. Boom, boom. And you can see they've got a limited charge. I think that's for so it'll restore itself slowly over time. Yep. So I shouldn't exhaust it, but at the same time I shouldn't be afraid to really limit myself in their use. They're pretty capable things. And now it's time to go fight someone. And I can't go and repair my ship. It took a little bit of damage, not much, but let's go fight this guy. Let's get a good scout in. There we go. And okay, so now I can move some people around. This is where we get into efficiency. So you see I've got 116 efficiency up here, 120 down here, which is nice. I need to move 5. Yeah. So let's move 2 of these guys down. Oh, no. 2 of those guys down. They want 342, 342. And what is it? 5, 3. Come on. 5, 3, 2. Okay, so 5, 3, and I'm going to take 1. Whoops. 5. Nope. Okay. I think I got him. Yep. Oh, I got him. It pulled me out. Good. And let's go. Pick a fight. Where'd he go? Oh, he's coming right at us. And I can pick different ammunition. Let's take shrapnel. Because I know where this fight goes, so I'm going to try and be smart and use my shrapnel. So what I've got to do with this guy is get him into a boarding state, so I can get on board and fight him head on, mano y mano, and wow, my reloading time went way down thanks to the boarding state. Let's see if I can keep behind him. Nope, he's definitely got me on maneuverability. That's fine. You can see my shrapnel has been ravaging his personnel. He is down at about a quarter of what he had before. And let's see if I can drop him a little bit more. Because eventually I'm going to have to take this to... Alright, so changing ammunition, you can see it's going to take about 15 more seconds. And then I can start going after his sails. So different ammunition type, basic cannonballs, things like that. Let's take out his sails now. And let's bring some hate and discontent on him. See, the sails are going down. So you've got your sails in the top bar, personnel in the middle bar, you've got your hull in the bottom. I don't want to sink him. I want to board him. So I've got to disable his sails and get him in a vulnerable state. And if I weaken his crew, then it also means that he is a little more easier to take when we finally board his ship and go after him. And we seem to be doing okay. And sails are down. Let's go get them. Oh, okay. I wanted to avoid him getting one more salvo off on me. That's fine. He's still hitting me with some mortars and hurting my crew. And oh, nice. Let's send our propellers over. I'm gonna shoot some poison at him. And he's got some people on me. In hindsight, I probably should have thrown the poison before I sent my guys over. But oh well. Let's weaken him up a bit. So this is our ship-to-ship combat interface. It's pretty nifty. You've got all your controls over here. You can't fire the cannons at him, so I can't rake the decks with grape shot or anything like that. which is a bit of a shame because, you know, that's a valid tactic. It's just absolutely going after. So let's focus fire some people here. I've got all my shooters up here. My fighters are gone. Oh well. Yes, that's what I get for poisoning them all. And now we're just going to focus these guys down one at a time. And he doesn't stand a chance. You can see up here we're winning pretty heavily, pretty soundly. The poison brought them all down pretty quickly to 1 out of their maximum health bar counter thingies. And oh, there's a guy hiding behind a mast. We'll make sure he gets his comeuppance. Him. And there it is. So I already have this ship, so I can't trophy it. Trophy ships, when you board a ship like this and you win, you can do a trophy ship claim. And if you do that 3 times, well, it depends on the type of the ship, I believe. If you capture enough trophy ships, then you unlock that ship class to use. It's a bit of a shame that you can't just claim the one that you just beat, but oh well. So I can take some of his guys as crew and leave him to sink, scuttle that little thing, and now I can look at what my skills and development and things are. So let's write a book, distribute some skills. Let's see. What do I want here? So each one's got an offset that, oh, excuse me a second, sneeze. Or not. Yep, no sneezing. Good. You've got an offset on each one, so I can take shooter, but it blocks my dodger. I can take dodger, which increases or decreases the damage I take. So it's like, do you want to do more damage or take less damage? Do you want to sail faster or do you want to maneuver better? Experience, I'm probably going to take navigator because I like being able to pilot circles around the other guy. And alright, we're back on guard types. This is probably not the right cannonball to use. I'm going to use these. And let's see. Oh, that big one time. And this guy, I've already hit him a few times. Okay. These are the controls I was saying were blocked, my cannon rotation. So, nice hits. Good hits. Oh, and I'm still a bit locked out. I can throw some mortars at them too. And finish them off with these. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to rotate these cannons up. Let's get a good shot on him. And I am out of charges on my mortars. So goodbye to them. That's okay. I'm doing pretty well. I don't think I need them. After all, it is the tutorial. So. Some decent cannonballs here I can use if I need to. Oh, I got a charge. Go get him. So. And he's down. And now we get to the fun part. The inheritance tutorial is just about done. There's only one last thing to see, and that is the giant sea beast. And here we have a kraken, and he is absolutely devastating me. there's not much I can do against him, but that's the way it's meant to be. We are definitely not supposed to win this one. And he takes us down, and you can see I lose a lot of things. I lose a little bit of gold, lose some of my cargo, a fair bit of my cargo. But that ship's gone, and the spoiling with the tutorial is now done. And this starts the story proper. So now our friends, or our crew, are still scattered all over the place. We've got to start working to recover them. And I've got a new ship, my starter ship. No more being spoiled. And it's time to start rebuilding and going proper. But I am going to go ahead and make port here. Oh gosh. Why am I in battle? I am in battle with something. Who's who? Him! Alright. Roger that. Come on, run the rocks. I'm gonna knock this guy out, then I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Because that's about all I've got time for today. I've got a few other things I need to do. But who am I? Who am I to walk away from getting some nice kills? Unfortunately, I lost my spyglass. I cannot scout and see how he's doing. But I can see his ship is taking a nice proper beating. And, oh, that's a beautiful battle right there. Let's turn hard. I can tell this little maneuverability boost is definitely making a little bit of a difference. It's not that far along, I haven't leveled it up proper, but it's certainly helped me cut in. And we're going to give him a nice proper landing there. He's running away! Oh, no, 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 no. One does not run away from me. I am going to go full sail. See if I can catch this guy. I don't think I can. I think he's got the faster ship. My little schooner is most certainly not the fastest thing out there. I might be able to get a parting shot. Let's see. Let's cut hard to port and fire! Oh, and we get him! Run from me, you fool! Oh, beautiful. So... Alright. So anyway, that is the tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and dock at port here. What a parting shot. And we will carry on with this when I get back later. Anyway, that's all. Hope you enjoy it. The tutorial's always fun. And now that we're starting the storyline proper, I can actually pay attention to the quest, do things right. And I'll be putting more of this up as we go. So, until then, take care. Goodbye.